Hello everyone. Before I begin with the Price is Right pricing game recap for tonight, by special request of Martin S51989, I would like to take a moment of silence to remember George Harrison, one of the beloved members of the Beatles, who passed away 10 years ago on this date. Thank you very much.
Disclaimer. The opinions expressed toward contestants on The Price is Right in their decision-making and pricing that can be categorized as either stupid or misleading by the audience, plus showing favoritism, specifically toward attractive females, is portrayed as an ego characteristic for entertainment purposes only. In actuality, no prejudice is shown toward the contestant based on their sex, their ethnicity, and their intelligence.
And now it's time for the Price is Right pricing game recap for Tuesday, November 29th, 2011. Today's pricing games played were the following: Pay the Rent, Money Game, Squeeze Play, Easy as 1, 2, 3, Double Prices, and Switcheroo. The first contestant was Christine. She played Pay the Rent for a chance to win up to $100,000. Ravishing Rachel was inside the house where she would place the grocery products, except for the mailbox, which would be placed by Marvelous Manuela, and she also modeled the grocery items. Christine chose the hefty soap-proof paper plates to be inside the mailbox, as Manuela did so. For the couch and stove, she chose the Betty Crocker Au Gratin potato mix and the Kix cereal that Rachel placed for the couch and stove. For the TV and bathtub, she chose the Pedigree dog food and the Maxwell House International Cafe cappuccino, and for the safe, the Duraflame log. Now, for $1,000, how much were those paper plates that were soap-proof from Hefty? $1.99. She decided to go on for $5,000, believing the potato mix and Kix together were more than $1.99. The price of the Betty Crocker Au Gratin potato mix, $2.29, and the Kix cereal was $3.49 for a total of $5.78. She kept on going for $10,000, believing the dog food and the cappuccino combined were more than $5.78. In my mind, I felt she was right to do that. The price of the dog food, $1.39, and the price of the cappuccino from Maxwell House International Cafe was $3.99, a total of $5.38, and she lost the $5,000. And the Duraflame log was $5.29. So, I believe the correct order it should have been was the cappuccino in the mailbox, and then we would have had the Au Gratin potato mix, and then the paper plates, and then the Kix cereal and the dog food, and of course the Duraflame in the safe. Crystal played Money Game for a Mazda 6i Sport modeled by Rachel. Crystal had a dream saying that she won a black car. Let's see if that dream came to reality. Drew revealed the middle number to be 7. Her first pick was 20, behind it, $sign. Second pick she chose 21, behind it, front of the car. Next she chose 54, behind it, $sign. She was up to $74. Next she chose 19, behind it, $sign again. She was up to $93, and she was down to her last chance. She chose 78. Behind 78 was a $sign. She won a total of $171. The back of the car was behind 62. $21,762 was the actual retail price. However, the $171 won by Crystal is a consolation win. Jacob played Squeeze Play for a trip to Montreal modeled by Awesome Amber. 7 was the first number, 6 was the last number. The numbers in the middle were 8, 1, and 2. He took out the 8 to make the price $7,126. And the actual retail price revealed by Drew was $7,826. Should have taken out the 1. Gaston, who was once $10 over in one bid and was only off by $1 in his one bid that he won, played easy as 1, 2, 3 for a royal blue front-loading washer and dryer modeled by Amber, a 27-inch Apple MacPro computer modeled by Manuela, and an Ocean Kayak Scrambler II kayak modeled by Rachel. He placed the number 1 block on the kayak, believing that was the least expensive, the number 2 block, the computer, believing that was the second least expensive, and the most expensive he placed on the washer and dryer, that block. So, let's see how he did. Rachel revealed the price of the kayak to be $749, off to a good start. Manuela revealed the price of the computer to be $3,618. Now I felt worried. Well, if that washer and dryer was more than $3,618, Gaston would win all 3 prizes. And Amber revealed the price of the washer and dryer to be $2,998. Oh, man. Correct order was kayak, then the washer and dryer, and then the computer. Martha, a very cute blonde who is a nurse from Indiana, played double prices for a pair of Vespa LX 150 IE motor scooters, modeled by Manuela. She chose the low price of $10,578 over the high price of $12,980. And after when Manuela took away the high price and when Drew revealed the actual retail price, it was $10,578. Martha became a big winner, and I'm so glad she chose that price. Finally, Marianito, I think that's how his name's pronounced, played Switcheroo for a 2012 Scion XB that was modeled by Amber, and these 4 small prizes: a Coach pouch, a Cuisinart slow cooker, 3.5 quarts, I believe, a Marc Jacobs sunglasses, and old-fashioned pasta machine. In his first 30 seconds, he placed the 4 as the missing number for the car, the 1 for the missing number for the pouch, 6 as the missing number for the slow cooker, 7 as the missing number for the sunglasses, and 9 for the missing number for the pasta machine. How many numbers did he get right? 1. So, he had another 30 seconds to do some changes, and this time he placed the 9 as the missing number for the car, the 1 was kept for the pouch, the 7 he now brought that to the slow cooker, the 6 for the sunglasses, and the 4 for the pasta machine. How many numbers did he get right this time? A big fat 0. When Rachel revealed the right numbers, the 1 was the number for the car, $18,413. The 4 was the number for the pouch, $42. The cooker he had right in the first time, that was $60. The sunglasses were $98, and that pasta machine that's old-fashioned, $70. Well, we had one big pricing game win today, and that was double prices. However, we did give away a grand total of $27,171. $171 won in money game by Crystal, and Jacob winning $26,000 in the first showcase showdown, and Gaston winning $1,000 in the second showcase showdown. So let me give contestant recognition right now to Crystal for a $171 win, and to Gaston for his $1,000 win in the second showcase showdown. Now on to the MVPs. They are Martha and Jacob. Because Jacob not only won $26,000 on the big wheel, he won his showcase involving a Caribbean cruise, and a Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. Nice! This week, the Price is Right Pricing and Recap is sponsored by Revolver Magazine. Out now, the 25 Hottest Chicks in Hard Rock with Amy Lee on the front. Now, before I go, I do want to give a little shout out to Mason Ben 2011 because he wanted me to point out that Switcheroo being played 6 today marked the very first time since that happened. Last time was January 3rd, 2002. So Mason Ben 2011, if you're watching, I brought out the news to everyone watching. Alright, I'll end the month of November tomorrow with another installment of the Price is Right Pricing and Recap. See you all then!